Good morning, my sweet friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, Sidegigcrafts, you guys. Cash and I, because she's here too, she'll let you know, are welcoming you to the channel and welcome you to joining us this morning. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. I am going to be working today. It's Tag Tuesday. We're going to make some tags today with some beautiful papers from Shawcraft 1 and my old barn door. I'll be putting the link in the description box, you guys. I've got these beautiful Easter prints and I just want to use them. And then we've got some frames. These are from another kit. I think this is, can't remember for sure, but I think this one's called Frames. But you'll see them on her website. This one is also from the Easter kit. Look, we've got both pastels. I love these prints. Look at these bunnies, you guys. Gorgeous. Won't he go cute with the dapper one from Tim Holtz, the stamp? I love this one. I think it's going to go perfect. It looks just like him, doesn't it? And we've got the little bunny here, the little children. Look how cute. I love this. And then there's a strip. This one came off the side, just kind of like this strip. It's like a washi from another piece, and we've got some gorgeous ones here if you like the darker tones. We've got the bunny again and then the children. Look at this egg with the butterfly. I absolutely adore that piece right there. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we've got this one in the grungy colors. There's many more prints, but we're going to be working with these today to make some tags. I've got some of my coffee dyed paper. This one actually has freckles on it. I may or may not use that one, but I think I'm probably going to. And I've got some pink paper cardstock, some white paper cardstock, and then I actually pulled this one too because I think it'll go with it. This one is from Pink Monarch Prints, and I'm sorry, I don't know which kit it was from, but I did print it a while back. I just saw it sitting there, and it's perfect to go with what I'm making. So I'm going to use this one as well. We're going to make some tags today. There's some more coffee dye paper, some tags, and I have an idea. I want to use some of my lace trims, so we're going to use those papers. I've got some trims in this bucket. I'd love to use some of these things. Look at these pearls in here. I've got trims for days and some fabric. Ooh, that's actually a little bag. I wonder if I could use that in a journal somehow. I don't know, but I absolutely adore that. That's cute. And I've got some hankies in here. I mean, I've got stuff in here that we could use. Look at these pieces. Aren't they gorgeous? And I always forget that they're here. Look how beautiful that is, that rose on that little hanky. I got that. That's actually vintage. I got that from an antique store. So anyways, let's set this one aside for now. We're going to do some gluing. We're going to do some grunging. We're going to do some sewing. So I hope you're here for it. And I hope you'll stick around and hit that like and subscribe button because I love having you part of my YouTube family. These were gifts. These were from a swap that I did. And I was gifted this one. And it was for, what are these called? Clusters. It was for clusters. So I thought maybe we could use a couple of these even on our tags today. Not sure. We'll see how that goes and see if any of these will be a good fit. But I grabbed them too. I love that one. I grabbed them too, but I think they match, but we'll see if that's something we want to use. So that was super cute. And then of course I have my sewing clutch. This was also a swap. I really love doing these. And isn't that cute? And it's a little sewing one, and she put tags in here. I'm just showing you because I'm showing off. I love this one. Isn't this a cute idea with the felt in the middle? And we've got all the pins that I forgot were in here. Look at this gorgeous pin. Isn't that beautiful? Hopefully that's inspiring. But I always know to reach for this one when I need a needle. This one comes out, and then there's a little pocket here. Hello, friend. This was gifted. Let's see. She should have signed it. From Deanna Marie. Deanna Marie. And this was from Amy Love's swap group on Facebook. So that's where when we did the swap. So I absolutely love this. I use it whenever I sew now because I know my needles are in there. Okay, so anyways, that's beside the point. Let's make something fun. Oops, that came out of my box. This is onion dyed paper fabric, I think. I think this was onion dyed. Pretty sure. And let's start getting down to the paper. Let's do this. Let's do this darn thing. And this one I'm going to cut easier with. Now this is already on cardstock, so I really don't need to do anything to it. Except make it pretty. Alright. I hope you guys are doing great. It is, like I said, it's Tuesday, and I'm raring to go. It was a good day yesterday at work. My zoo is doing well. I think they are. Tilt is giving me a little hard time. She's shedding, so she's not wanting to eat right now, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. With as many babies as I've had to say goodbye to lately, it makes me sad and scares me to death. little shell shock when she decides not to eat. So I don't want to lose her too. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on her, making sure she's okay. But she's a little grumpy. She doesn't have much energy. She just wants to cuddle. And she doesn't want to eat. It's freaking me out. But, you know, I wouldn't feel good if all my skin was coming off either. So I have to kind of give her that. Alright, so we've got those cut. Man, I need to take out the trash. It's overflowing in here. Or it's going to. Now I think I want to go ahead and just cut these with the trimmer too. I could. Actually, I'm not. And the reason why I'm not, I'm going to just glue this to the paper and then cut it, because it'll cut easier, it'll cut better, and it's a few steps less. So I think with these, I think we're just going to ink these and leave them alone, yeah? So I guess we didn't really have to do anything there. We could put some paper on the back of them. We could do that. But I think that's unnecessary. So let's don't do that. Let's just do this. And I'm prepping these for a Easter journal I'm working on. You guys will see that soon for my design team project. Should I show you? Should I give you a hint? This is my design team project. It's coming up on the 29th. I will have it posted. This is my Easter journal for Shawcraft 1. It's going to be gorgeous. I've got a lot of work to do, as you can see, but I've got some papers picked out. I've got some of the prints picked out. They're not in any kind of order. I've just folded them and stuck them in here. It's also got, it's going to be called Easter on the Farm. So I've got her pink farm kit mixed with her Easter kit, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited. Look at these pink tractors. They're fabulous. They are fabulous. I love this print. And this one, look at that farm and all the animals on there. The horses. It's got butterflies, chickens, pigs, kittens, ducks, all the things. And I love the pastels. Look at this one with the pink farm. This one's smaller. Love the windmill. And then look at this. Look at that cow and the flowers. I love that. Love, 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 love. I love this kit. It's gorgeous. Look at this lamb. You can see why I went with Easter on the Farm. Isn't it beautiful? So, and then the butterflies, and then this background is so pretty. The chicken, even the chicken looks beautiful. And I'm not a big chicken fan, but that's cute. And then I've got some of my coffee dyed papers in here. And then I did some stenciling. So it's going to come along. It's going to be amazing. So I hope you guys will hit that like and subscribe button so that you'll follow that process. But this is going to be it. It's going to be a tall journal, and I cannot wait to have this one done. But I thought that these would go in here nicely as well with those papers in addition too. So we're going to be adding these in. So that's why I wanted these in here. So yeah, so that's why I'm working on that. And it's going to be, oops, I don't want that. I want my daughter. They're going to be fantastic. Are you guys ready for Easter? When is Easter? Is it, oh gosh, it's coming up quick. I know it is, and I have not been paying attention. Today's Chloe's birthday, you guys. So if you are part of her channel, make sure you say happy birthday to Chloe, because it is her birthday today. Yes, Chloe, I remembered. Oh, my kids get on my case because I forget birthdays sometimes, but you know what? I work. I try really hard. I try really, really hard. There's no excuse. I'd like to make an excuse. There is no excuse to forget your child's birthday. But you know what? All those years ago, I was giving birth today. What about my day? Huh? We always celebrate the kid. What about the mom who did all the work? Oh, I'm just teasing. I'm grateful for all of my children. All of my children. All 3 of them. And my bonus child. I'm even grateful for the children I raised along the way. Yep. I am. I'm very grateful for all of them. I had extras from time to time. Whether it was kids' friends or stepkids, or I'm grateful for all of them. Did I say my kids' friends? Oh yeah, my kids' friends. We took in a couple here and there when they needed a place to stay. Oh man, I'm just thinking about that now. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, I took in that kid, I took in that kid. I did. Oh my gosh. I took in my ex-husband's child from his first marriage. Got to know him. That was awesome. And because I didn't know him. I didn't know him. That was from a previous life, but that's my son's brother. So yes, of course I took him in. He needed a place to stay. He's a good kid. And then, let's see, we took in my ex-fiance's daughter. Yes, I did. She needed a place to stay. She was going to be living in her car. I took in my son's best friend for a while because he was getting into some trouble. He needed a place to stay. I had lots of kids in my house. I don't mind at all. I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now, but what is happening? My pen was in there. I think it's just getting empty-ish, I guess. What's going on? What is happening? It's like you're not talking about crafting, so we're going to jam up on you. It's not coming out, huh? Well, why? There's plenty in there. There's plenty of glue. Do I have a big old... There must be air getting in on this side because there's chunks. What's up with that? Must not have had that sealed. Let's make sure that this is going all the way through. Sorry guys, we're going to do some... yeah, it's fine. There was a chunk on the end of there. That's probably what it was. Let's make sure this goes on well. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. It should do it. There we go. There we are. That's working great now. Just takes a little effort, I suppose. And we're just going to glue this other paper to the back here because this paper is not strong. Actually, I should have just put cards. Why am I putting paper on the back of this? I need cardstock on the back of this. That's what we're putting on the back of this. Put this paper away. That's not what I want. I want this paper right here. Cardstock. It needs to be strong. Here we go. Do you guys have fun family traditions for Easter? We don't really, now that the kids are grown. Hopefully we'll have some new ones now that they're grown. Well, I say that, but now Josie's in New Orleans and the kids are kidless. Hopefully we'll get to at least spend some time together, huh? That would be good. Have a meal, even if it's not on Easter. In fact, I need to find out if we're even open on Easter at work. I don't know. I mean, somebody will have to feed the animals, but other than that, do people shop for their animals on Easter? I'm not sure. If we are open, I guess I would take some snacks or something for everybody. That would be nice. At least we'll do a little celebration at work if we have to. Don't mind doing that. Be thankful that they're working with me that day if I have to work. There we go. All right, so we've got those two. Let's go ahead and just use the trimmer to cut those. We'll just do this the quick way, you guys. I was thinking I was going to be collaging, and I don't know. Oh, you know what though? I still want to sew. And these are just the cards, so we're going to be making tags yet still. I might have to trim some of these with scissors. That's okay. We'll just break these up really quick. Not a lot we need to do to these, right? Which is great because you can get the kit and see how easily. Now, if I would have just printed these on cardstock, I wouldn't have to do, all I'd have to do is cut them out. Wouldn't have to glue nothing to them. But I didn't think of that. So here we are. I do have to cut or print the rest of the kit. I ran out of ink, so I only got part of it printed. But I've got my ink now. Make quick work of this. Those are so cute. Those are so flippin' cute. Reminds me, what did I do with that? I did some painting. I wonder where I put it. I used my Tim Holtz stamp, my bunny stamp, to make that bunny the other day, and did some smushing and watercolory to it, but I don't see it. I'll find it. It's here, I'm sure of it. Okay. So what's next? So what is next is we want to make some tags. We'll just put those aside. I can ink those later and show you at the end. So my thought is I want to make some tags. This one has to be a tag. I'm gonna have I don't know how I'm gonna do that and get the bunny and that, but I can always reprint it, can't I? Okay, so that's what I'd like to do. Now, I could collage, I could tear these and collage with the pieces that I really love and put them on here in my own way, or leave it that way. I feel like I may want to just tear and collage. What do you guys think about that? Oops, I need to go this way. I'm thinking this through, you guys. Can you hear me being really quiet? It's not normal, is it? All right. So we've got him torn out pretty cute. I like it. I like it. And now I've actually been able to save this. And this is partly what I wanted to. This piece right here. And I think we're going to kind of go this way with this one. Use that. And then we can use those otherwise. And then this one I'm not as choosy about. I think we'll cut this one this way, and we'll make this one a little narrower. This one will be a journaling card. That's really cute. Or we could make it a pocket. Isn't that a great pocket? I think that's a great pocket. We'll have to put that on cardstock to make it stronger. And then this one could be a tag on its own. So let's go ahead and make those right now. How about that? How about that? Okay, so let's do, oops, don't throw that away. Well, do I want to just do pink? We're going to just do pink. Let's add some pink into this. Although one of the things I wanted to do was sew on some of these, and to do that, I'm really going to want to put it on something like this. Or on the cream color paper. Oh, the cardstock. Let's grab that again. A few more pieces of that. Or I've got craft cardstock too, but I think that's a little too dark. Let's go with the cream color. And I'll show you what I mean by sewing. I'm not going to use, well, I could use my machine on some of it, but I was going to hand sew some of it. I have an idea, and I want to give it a try. And I think it's going to look really cute. If not, then, well, you may never see this video. No, I'm just kidding. I would share I share all my stuff with you guys. Whether it's right or wrong, if it doesn't work, if it does work, I try to share all of it. Inspire you to try new things, but also show you what didn't work. You know, sometimes that's important. If you learn from my mistakes, then you learned. And then you won't go through it yourself. Okay. There we are. And then this one, I'm going to hold on to that one for a minute. Actually, I'm going to hold on to that one for a minute too, because I need to, I'm going to need a collage on that. So let's go ahead and do this. You know what? I want to cut this one a little bit taller. Over here. That's perfect. This one. There we go. Alright, and then this, we can save this for another pocket. I had another triangle. What was on it? This one. We could use this for a tuck spot. Look, that's almost perfect. I just need to trim it back a little bit. I won't let that go to waste. Actually a perfect spot to, with just the writing on the back, to put another embellishment on there, like a cluster or something. or something. I don't know. I struggle with putting posters in my albums or my books because I'm always afraid they're going to be too thick and ruin the papers. So I get a little nervous about that. But alright, this can go. That can go. Actually, no, it don't. Okay. So let's figure this out. Let's do... I can put this one in the corner. I feel like this needs like book page behind it. Something more like that. Or even just some stamping, some script stamp. We could do that. Or music. Ooh, that would be pretty. That would be very pretty. Let's try that. I'm looking around for that bunny that I made. I just don't know what I did with it. Oh yeah, that's cute. What am I going to do up this part though? That's kind of dead space. But what do I want to put there? I don't really want to cut the flower out. I think we'll go ahead and trim the flower though. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's going to be the easiest and probably the smartest. If we just go straight across. This will be a journaling card, I suppose. If we line it up on here and then line it up right there, it'll go straight. There. I do want to go this way. This. Now I know I tore this paper purposely this way, but this is a great way to use scraps too. If you have some scraps laying around, it's a great way to use them. They've got pretty parts. Come on now. There. I love it. Okay. And that, you know what we could do, as I'm getting ready to cut this off, we could actually fold that and do something a little different with it. And just tuck it in. We could do that. That's what we could do. Look, and now we got all the space we could journal on. We don't have to cut that off. Let's make it pretty. Let's do something different. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I feel like it needs a button or something. I'm going to think on that for a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to make it too chunky because then it starts to damage the papers in this journal. So So I'm trying to be cautious about that. But if need be, we could also, here, let's do, this one's too dark. I don't want to use this one for that. Let's use not walnut stain. Where's Vintage Photo? Vintage Photo, there it is. Just gonna lighten or darken this up just a little bit. Vintage Photo. My baby girl. Are you gonna go lay down in your corner now? You're gonna tell us all about it. There, we've got this gorgeous little tuck that we can put into there for notes. That's beautiful. Okay. Then we need this guy. Now, I keep looking at this book behind here. And I'm thinking, doesn't that look cute on there? Up and down there. Let's see if there's some words that might lend themselves to Easter. Big city, no. Do you know what fun, do you know what fun of, oh, this is this one. Oh, man. I don't want to put it on that one because I wanted those pictures on the other side. Clothing store. Fun in the playground. Maybe this one? Fun in the library. Maybe I'll just use that one. Or we could just use this one. Marie and Carl and Tony. Maybe those are the kids in the book. Let's use this one. I really do want to use these pictures for something else. Aren't they darling? I do. I've got Up and Down the River. Big city. No, we're going to use Marie and Carl and Tony. That's what we're going to do right there. Now they're in the library on this side, but I don't care about that side today. I think we're going to just put this is going to be a journaling card, and we're going to actually add this to this too. Or let's do it on pink. Put this one on pink. Let's make him stand out really good. He'd be kind of fun on blue though. Do I have blue? I'm thinking blue. A pretty, ooh, I do have a blue. I have green too. Let's see which one looks better. Because this green is nice. I think pink is out. We could do blue, which is really pretty. I love that. And green is my favorite color. We could do green. Oh, this is going to be tough. And then I have a light green. I do like that. I do have a light green. Nope, light green and pink are out. Okay, that's fine. We're getting there. We're halfway there. This is really rich, though. This green is gorgeous with this. I know you guys probably have a preference. This is more... I think we're doing green. I'm going to hold on to those other colors, though, because they're going to be good for something, too. So, and it's white on the other side, so I can just use my ink for that. Can't believe I'm gluing this picture down. I love the picture. That's what I got the book for. Well, it was a free book, so, but still, I wanted the pictures. But this print is amazing. This is going to be gorgeous. Stop worrying about it. I'm fretting. There. It's part of the history of the book. It's okay. I'm talking myself down. Can you hear it? I'm like, oh my god, I'm using this for the thing I didn't get it for. Okay, so let's put this guy right there. Just making sure. Just making sure I don't want to change my mind. I probably should have inked him before I put him down, but that's okay. Yes. Oh, I love it. It's like the Easter Bunny story or something. If you don't read the words, it looks like it's telling the story of the Easter Bunny. It's got the kids' names up there on top. That's so sweet. Okay, I do like that a lot. All right, let's cut this. Now, let's cut this one. See, I could do the same thing, cut it down the side, and then fold that one over. That would be a really nice space, too. Should we do that? I think we're going to do that. Especially because this journal is going to be a tall one. Oops, I should have made sure that was straight there. It's going to be a tall one, so. Okay, and then I can flip it up and write on here. We could even glue that down, perhaps, to the page and then have that flippy up. That's a possibility, too. Oh, I don't know. It's beautiful. I love it. Now, I don't really need ink on this side, but I do need to kind of get my edges over here. I haven't made any tags yet, have I? This is supposed to be Tag Tuesday. I haven't made a single tag. Okay, well, we're getting there. Let's make a tag. Well, next we'll make a tag. Finding all these fun, beautiful things. This is more of a craft with me today, isn't it? Okay, put that lid back there. This one here. I have a lot to do. I've got 10 days to make this journal. Of course, we're not required to make journals, but, you know, why wouldn't I? It's an Easter journal. So I can put it in my shop, and anybody that has their Easter memories, and they want to, if they want it, and they can put them in there. I think that would be wonderful. Very cute, very cute. I don't know that it makes that much difference on the screen, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, so there's that one. All right, I've got, so, okay, oh, I didn't even finish these. Okay, so here's my thought. So I was telling you I wanted to sew on some of these. Now on this corner, this one, I'm sorry, this one, I'm going to cut my edges. This way. Make sure it's the same-ish. This way. And on this side, just going quick. And then we want to kind of do this and get some of that ink on there. It's not so perfectly whitish. A little more grunge to it. And then we're going to do the same thing to this one. Now, I'll do the sewing on these that I want to try because honestly, if I mess them up, they'll be really easy to recreate. So I don't think I will mess it up, but I'm thinking that I'm going to try it. So here's what I want to do. I have, not the heart one. It's pink, but not the heart one. I have this tiny itty bitty hole punch. Let me show you what I mean. I mean, it's itty bitty. See that? Hopefully, it's just a little hole. Now, I had to get a beverage there because I'm stalling. So here's my thought. Now I don't know. Okay, so let me think. I'm going to use a pencil. Bear with me. Now, if I do, I'm thinking about doing a chain stitch on that one. If I do a chain stitch, if I put my lines like this, then I can come up with the needle, make a loop, go back down to the other side, come up here. Yep. Okay, so I just need a straight line. Okay. I'll explain in a minute. I just need a straight line. Actually, let me use this. Sometimes I have to think these things through just a little bit. And I'm going to go, I'm just eyeballing very lightly through there. Start right at the edge here. And I'm just going to go every little bit. I'm just going to, actually right there at the edge, I'm going to just mark my, that way. So they'll be evenly spaced for the most part. Now, you might wonder, why am I doing this? Well, partially because for Easter, I remember my Easter dresses when I was a kid, and they all had that little, they hand-stitched smocking is what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's the right word, but they hand-stitched on them, and I just love that, and it just has such a homey feel to me. And I thought, why not add some of that to this? I just think it's really sweet. So I think I want to do the same thing up this side. This side. I would, if I had more space, I'd do it. Actually, maybe I will just do it there. I think I can do it there. And I'm going to start right here at the edge. The reason being because it's not glued there, so it should be okay. And I can make the stitches a little bit closer to the edge. And it won't be hard. I'm going to show you how to do it. So don't go away yet. Keep watching. But I think it'll add a really nice homey touch to it. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to do the two pieces. I'll probably do more sewing in here too, but I'm thinking for today, we're just going to do the two. How about this pink? Is that pretty? Of course it is. All right, and then I need a sewing needle. A sewing needle, please. And that would be in my little book. I should have enough, I should have one with a big enough eye on it that could catch this, I think. Certainly not that one. Well, maybe. Nah. See if I have any others out. Nope. What is that? Okay, anyway, stop fussing. I'm going to use this biggest one. I love having this little book with all my sewing stuff in it because you guys know about my craft room being a mess, right? I've been talking about it for a couple of years now. And with my needles in there, I know what to look for, so I don't have to go searching through everything. Oh, which reminds me, I was contacted by a business that wants to send a dresser. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool. And it's like a 6-drawer dresser. And they said something about a giveaway. I don't know if they're going to send me one and send another to somebody else. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I got that information today. Somehow it went straight to my junk mail, and I wish I'd seen it sooner, but it's pretty recent, so I'm excited to hear more about that. So stay tuned for that. I may have a dresser to give away. All right, so to do this, I've got a knot on the end, and I probably should tape that as well. I'm going to tape it also. And it's from an Amazon company, and the dresser is really cute. So, yay, that would be awesome. I'd love to have one, and I'd love to give one away. So, we'll see what happens. I definitely replied. Oh, you know what? If I do that there. No, actually this is the top, so it won't get in the way. Okay. Will it? It kind of will. Here, let's do this a little different. I don't want that knot to get caught on anything, so we're going to pull this all the way to the edge. And then I'm going to tape this better. Gretchen, you're snoring. I'm going to get Gretchen a CPAP. Just kidding. Okay. So we're going to come up from the bottom here. All right, and then we're going to leave a loop. So hold on to this one. Go back through the same hole. Keep holding it though. And then we're going to come up through the second hole and into that loop. All right? And then we're going to pull it. Move that out of the way. And it's going to make a little teardrop shape. Okay? Then hold the loop. Go back down into the middle there, into the same hole. And then we're going to cut, oops, don't get a loop, don't get a slip knot like that. Doggone it. Really? Really? My second stitch and I already knot up. There we go. Okay, let's grab that back in here. We got to get that loop. Get out of here, scissors. Don't need you. All right, then we're going to come up in the next hole and then catch that loop that we're holding on to. Pull that through. You can let go, and it makes another teardrop. So it's going to just make a chain stitch. If you've never done this before, it's pretty easy. It's kind of fun. Go back through, holding that loop. Come up through the next hole, catch the loop. See what I'm doing there? It's kind of a cute touch, right? Come up in that next hole. And there we go. Don't pull it too tight because then you won't be able to see the chain, and you don't want to hurt your paper. So there we are. And if you're interested in getting that little hole punch, I'll see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon. I'll see if I can link it in the description box. But this is a perfect use for it, that's for sure. I haven't used it too much for different things because I got it by mistake. And for something like this, I'm glad I did. I might use this one. this idea for lots of things. Right, and it's just a quick little something we can add. But I think it adds a lot to our piece. Almost there. Look how cute. Love it. There we go. And then to finish it off, we will just, oops, I kind of twisted that one. To finish it off, instead of going down through the same hole, go on the outside of that hole and then go back down. And that will actually tack that last one down. We can tie a knot at the end. And then we're going to tape that one also, just to make sure it doesn't catch. This one will probably glue, but let's just make sure it's fastened really well. And then we can trim it, and I'm going to tape it down too. Just for extra security. There we go. Cut that. There. Isn't that cute? I love that. You guys see that? I think that helps. I think it makes something different. I think it's kind of fun. And we could do that to all of our pieces if we wanted to, but it's just something different than, you know, the sewing machine that we use the sewing machine a lot. And there's absolutely, of course, nothing wrong with that at all. But, you know, it just gives us something different. Okay, and these knots on this one are going to show, because unless I put some other paper on the other side. But I don't think it does. I'm fine with it being like that. So we're just going to go up this side. Make sure that knot is big enough. We're going to do the same stitch. We're just going to go this way, down through the same hole, up through the next, catch the loop, down through the same hole, up through the next, there we go. So I guess I got one tag in on Tag Tuesday, but we got some journaling cards and pockets and other things done, so that's good. We got some fun things done, all in preparation for this beautiful journal that's coming up. My day to post again for this journal will be the 29th, so you guys be watching for it. I'm very excited about it. I've got lots of ideas. These are just some of them. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know what I can do. And I think I fell asleep for a little while, but I was excited to get started this morning. All right, and then again, to finish it off, go to that last one, and then, oops, go to the outside of it, of the loop, go back down the same hole, tack it down, and then we're just going to tie the knot off. And it's going to be okay that they both show because it's a junk journal. So it'll be all right. Just make sure it's it's stuck on there really good. And then what I want to do on these knots too is, for extra security, since these will be visible and reachable, just put a little glue on there. That should help to keep those together so that they don't ravel. Okay, and there we go. So we've got this cute little tag, and then we can even put a hole in it and some, you know, some trim on the top. We'll get a regular size jumper. You could even cover the back of it with something else if you wanted to, because that's not a super sturdy tag, but it's proper. It's fine. It'd be good for journaling on for sure. We'll put a hole in there in the top. And then we could put some trim through. And I did pull that whole bucket of trim we didn't use yet. But I also just noticed the time, and I think this is going to be our last one for today because we don't have a lot of time left. I think I've used it. I think I'm going to use this piece of fabric right here. It actually looks really nice with the color of this paper. Fray that. And then I think what I'd like to do, ooh, yes, let's just do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put a little X through it. We'll sew this one. Watch this. Watch this. This is going to be good. This is how we're going to tack this one in there. Make it all cohesive. So we're just going to take this and we're going to poke it up through here. And we're going to make an X. We're just going to make an X. Just like that. You could put a button or something on there too if you wanted to, but I think that stitch is just perfect. Okay, and again, since it's hand sewn and everything, we're making it rustic. It's perfect on the back even. There we are, and once again I'm going to add a little bit of glue to those knots just to make sure that they don't come undone anytime soon or very easily. And we've got a beautiful tag. Alright you guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day for this one. We made a beautiful tag for Tag Tuesday. We made that pocket. We made a journaling card that will be that can flip up. And we made one more. Where is it? There it is. We made another journaling card as well that will also be able to flip down or something, or tuck in, however we use those. So we've got quite a few pieces done today, and I am super excited about that. I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope that you guys will be inspired. Get out your Easter crafty goodies and give it a go. Have a wonderful day, y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.